Alright, folks, welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, I am Falcon, your host, and we are here in the fortress. Switch over to a regular horse because, as we discussed last time, the parts are ridiculously loud and good. And Draculisks are also kind of loud, so, although not quite as bad. There's a quest here for Blackwall, so talk to him.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
Tell me about the work. Apparently I have, since I'm in a relationship with him, I guess I'll roll with it.
I hope there's more than just the work keeping you here.
Well, there's you, of course. The Inquisition is nothing without its herald. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Words.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. My life would have been very different if I'd followed him. I regret that. But now I believe I made the right decision after all.
Eh?
If your life had been different, we wouldn't have met.
Nothing escapes your notice. Our paths may never have crossed if I'd gone with the old Chevalier. I could never regret this life. Not with you in it.
You know, he went from at the one point telling me, I don't know if you guys, if I was ever was recorded or not, but he told me to keep my distance because he's a Grey Warden. I went from that to...
I hope you can forgive me for pushing you away.
I'm not gonna...
If you think I'm just going to let it go, you're wrong.
Still, I owe you an explanation. Who I am. What I am. Please, just meet me there.
Okay.
If it's important to you, then it's important to me.
Thank you.
We'll have a quest with him? What does it want? Oh, maybe... happened. True.
I knew you couldn't stay away.
No, I couldn't.
Hmm.
If only you knew how confounding you are. How impossibly infuriating.
Hey.
I wanted to thank you for accompanying me to that ruin. I wanted to. I just had to see you.
Oh, geez.
No, this is wrong. I shouldn't even be here.
It doesn't feel wrong.
I want to give in. Maker knows how much I wish I could. I'm not what you want. I could never be what you deserve.
No, it's the warden thing. Pretty sure it's not about. I like 1 and 3. Go with 1.
You're wrong. You're a good man.
Am I?
I see it.
There's nothing I can offer you. You'd have no life with me. But I need you to end this. Because I can't.
It or go for it. Alright, let's go for it. The only other person I'd really try to have a relationship with was Sarah. And they're both cool, but I think I'll go with Blackwall. The only reason I would go with Sarah really is because she's one of my main party people that I keep around all the time. But I think Blackwall will be the better option in the long term.
I'm not letting you go.
We'll regret this, my lady.
Greatly approves. I'm sure he does.
Do you regret that?
I'll take that as a no. Well, that was wild. Well, I know precisely where I am, but what the best way to get out of here is. Really only one actual option. There isn't really any other ways out of my house. For the war. Right. So that's the culmination, or maybe not the culmination, but a big step forward anyway in the relationship with Dorian. We're going to go talk to Kim here, and we're going to finish up the Way of the Tempest. Because once I have that, I have my upgraded Tempest abilities, which will very, very...
Your worship.
What has things he wants me to talk to him? I won't talk to you anymore, son.
You finished the recipe for the recipes? All done with the tedious?
I have, and I am.
Then I have a question. Will you leap with me out of this calm and prove the eye is surrounded by fire?
Okay, I want to do this.
I'm not signing on as a Tempest just yet.
I really want.
I'm not signing on as a Tempest just yet.
I really want to do that, but I kind of also want to be able to complete these other quests. To do that, go to the Western Approach for Artificer and find Death. Don't know where Death Root is off the top of my. I did look it up, but I don't remember where it said you could find the place. I really want to get this done. Doesn't really gain me anything to
You finished the recipe for
do the other
recipes?
ones.
All done with the tedious?
I have, and I am.
Then I have a question. Will you leap with me
So I'll go ahead and
out
take
of
it.
this calm
So you
and
forget
prove
it.
the eye is surrounded by fire?
I'm ready. I'm ready to commit to this path.
Well.
Visualize.
Now I'm about to teach your Inquisitor how to play. Now we have some fun.
Cool. And that means we can come into our character record, go over to this, forming an ability combo or focus. That's actually not bad. But of course, we want Flask of Fire. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 points total to unlock 1,000 cut and the upgrade. Once we can get those, I am very much considering really only get full point. Oh. I really need at least one more level. I might go ahead and this though. Do I really need health? Don't really use it that often. Have used it. I don't use it that often. And most of the time when I end up using Anna at this point, or Lily. Sarah at this point, because she's the one who's more out of battle. I have 2 spots. You wouldn't be able to use 1,000 cuts anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Come into here. Go to accessories. Here. We use this, and let's respec our ability. Then I can come into character record. I think it refunded all my points. Yep. Everything. Go in here. We're going to take this, all of these, and most of those. Jump over to here. These. And that actually leaves us 1 point short. Damage all attacks for a short time whenever you elixir or a potion. See. Really not that good. Doesn't last very long. Put that. Ow, that was kind of loud. The only thing we're missing that we had before, we lost, of course, our stealth stuff, but the main thing that we're missing before was the poison weapons. Nice. I want that back. But I'll probably put that point into that first when we level again, or otherwise acquire a point. Okay, let's talk to him again, because apparently conversation with him never ends.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
Good call.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
That's good to hear. I do not wish to disappoint.
You could never disappoint me.
Talk about us.
We need to discuss our relationship.
Of course.
Oh man. I don't even have the option to break up with him. I did before, but I don't before. Okay, so apparently what it wanted me to talk to him about that whole time was I picked up. Well, I think you guys saw that. I picked up one of the Grey Ward artifacts and it claimed that he would have liked to be there for it. Obviously, he wasn't because I did it with him there. We need to go Western approach for that. Really, it kind of looks like most of our stuff is gonna need us to go to the Western approach, from the sounds of it. I do have this is the Seekers. That would actually probably be a good idea to do. Let's go ahead and do that, because that'll probably be pretty quick. That'll probably be much faster than other things. So we'll hit that up first. Might be able to finish this fairly quickly. Maybe in just like maybe even this episode. So probably it'll take one more episode as well. Because this episode's just about halfway over already. From the time spent talking to Blackwall, for the most part. Are we?
Care Oswin, odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Be my choice.
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Definitely bad. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go here. Area I can't even scroll out on this. Like an interior area, apparently. Obviously not an interior, but kind of considering it one. Treating it like it's canine leather isn't exactly useful, but take it. Goes nowhere. See what's behind this door. Don't think. Pretty sure this is. Oh man. Hey, where's it going? Where's it going? Oh jeez, where are you guys going? What are you doing? Why are you all crazy? You didn't last long. Okay, where? Yeah, that is AoE. Thought it was. I thought it was. Lightning, yep. That does AoE damage. That I mostly want. Barrier up, please. Oh, we tore through that. I'm like,
I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say
Okay.
we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
All right then.
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Dude. That tough. They don't sound like they can do reasonable.
This explains
damn.
why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Just picked one. Kinda have to quit with those kind of conversations. They don't let you sit there for very long. They don't really let you sit there at all. What we got? Oh, guess I'll take it. We'll always take recipes. Apparently this okay, before I venture into here, I kind of wanted to go or outside more. I actually thought this was a side area. This does not appear to be a side area. It appears to in fact be the direction I'm supposed to go. So let's go up the... Looked like it was the main path back here. Wait, figure out what it was. Not where I meant. There isn't a main path. They both go the same direction. Go the same direction. Find. There is no alternative path. There's only one way to go. Carry on. I'm just freaking crazy. Find me. I really want to test this 1,000 cuts thing. Really, really do. Let's save. And I'm gonna test it. Well, I'll wait until we find something actually super important. No point in wasting it on something that's cannon fodder. I don't want to go map and fight the dragon. Test it on the dragon. I will wreck the dragon. But Seeker.
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promises will pay for this.
It doesn't really look like much torture was done. Looks like he's just straight dead. Dead. He's here somewhere. Where are they? There. Suppose I could just jump off here and Geronimo onto their face and start wailing on them, but let's oh, the game's doing that weird thing where it won't let me select other people. Okay, well, whatever. Like I really needed to. Quite a few guys down here. Really kind of annoying. Whatever. Not horribly important. Let's do the corner. Alright, son! How's life treating you? Not well, apparently. Oh god. Come on, heal, please. Heal. Courtyard key.
Make it take
Getting
you.
wrecked.
Amphibian!
Alright, I'm not gonna worry too much about killing you guys, because from the speed at which my friends are killing you, not going to really be.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Told the secrets to them. Pray them first. Belong together. Told the secrets.
So Corypheus sold the Seekers to these cultists.
This is what it
And
sounds
they
like.
leapt at the chance, of course. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
Find them.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
Oh yes, we definitely will find them. That should go somewhere. No, it doesn't. Sure that have to explore the courtyard. So, clean over here underneath was. Check that out first. Case. Pretty sure I go up there. Kind of silly. Have to go anywhere else. That so clearly there. Let's dead horses. Alright, what's over here? Probably more loot. More loot. Useless loot, but loot plus. I'll take that. And I swear I had the weapon already. Actually, pretty damn sure I did. Maybe not. Supposed to be a unique weapon. But if I didn't have it already, I had one that was very similar to it. Go ahead and down some. Really? Is it doing that? I hate when it does that. Not the first time that it's done it. It's really annoying that it does. I can't control anybody else. So, I mean, if I want to do anything with anyone else, I basically can't. Okay, well, you're dead. Damn. Right, where the hell am I? Okay, get the hell out of there. Get out of there before you get murdered. Revive Vivian. Kill this idiot. Kill that one, but this is easy enough to kill. And then you should be able to kill him with no difference. Even if you hit him, significant difficulty.
Bits up, face down.
There we go. Okay. Now I can't switch back to her. Actually, it's really bad right this second. Order of Fiery Promise. In the time in which the original Inquisition existed, the first blight had devastated the world, tearing down the mighty Tevinter Imperium and leaving nothing in its place. Just as there were several cults of Andraste vying to become the true inheritor of the Prophet's faith, there was more than one group claiming to represent the one true path to deliver the world from chaos. The Order of Fiery Promise was one of these, a band of men and women who decreed that not only was the end of the world nigh, it was necessary. Natives must be cleansed with fire and reborn as a paradise. This they solemnly promised. They devoted themselves utterly to seeing it come about. Whether they ever drew close to their goal is unknown. The Inquisition eventually crushed these promisers during a battle recorded only as the cleansing through now. Paul reappeared in the early Divine Age, claiming to take up the Inquisition's mantle after it had transformed into the Seekers of Truth, leading to chantry hunts that did not see the promises begin until the Exalted Age. And apparently didn't see them eliminated Galley at all, since they're, alive. I don't know why it does this. This is not the first time it has done this. And it's really annoying. And potentially very bad right this second, because oh. Alright, I might actually be in serious trouble here, because if I can't select the other people, I can't make them heal themselves. Since they're both almost dead, neither of them will take any damage whatsoever before they just die. And sure, that's where we go. Let's not go that way yet. Yeah, I think I can probably tear through this area. Nice. Happily take another. Most of the stuff is used, but I'll happily take another. I will quite happily take another recipe. Are quite awesome. The quest marker seems to be much closer to that door. Let's go through this one. See if that does anything. I almost feel like saving is what's screwed. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra.
You don't look so good there, Cassandra.
Is you? You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
Alive is questionable.
They put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Okay. That's horrible. Help him?
Can we do anything?
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies.
He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Lord Seek.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon. Masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
She so totally pulled a sword, even though she's holding an axe.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man.
That
Now
seemed-
we
no, we
find
didn't.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Yes. You. My stick. My sword. Daggers. Face. Eyes. Everywhere else you could possibly stick swords and daggers. Good, more. Actually, legs are something that we have been sorely lacking the entire game, really. Have not had crafting recipes or even found ones. At least ones that were any good. Actually, I barely found ones that weren't any good. R&D coming. Okay. Alright, so take him out. Kill this dude. Out of danger. Take out that marksman. Problem's always sorted itself out fairly quickly in the past, but definitely not sorted itself out this time. Continuing to not work. Getting rather annoying. Alright, let's see what's over here. I'm sure this is not the direction it's supposed to go. Velvet, always nice. Crafting supplies. But level 3 cloth. Nice. I will definitely take that. Piece, of course, so that useful. But I will still happily take. Yeah, right now I pretty much have one character. Or two characters. Doing it. Particularly the main character just immediately killed because she's a melee character. Doesn't last long enough to really accomplish. But probably dying. Doesn't sound very good. Last time we heard something really loud like that, it's always been a dragon. Every time we've heard loud like that, it's always been a dragon. How do I feel about that? Hey, I'm gonna real quick reload here, and we're gonna see if reloading fixes the problem. There we go. That's better.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
Traitor. A lot to answer.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
You help
And
Corypheus?
aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
Not the right
And
thing.
this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's going to be anything. You're only level 7? Oh. What? There has to be something else to that. Like, there's no way he's just level 7. That would just be stupid. Because if he was only level 7, I would just destroy him so fast. It's not even funny. There has to be something else to him. Would have, like, trick or something to it. I mean, he's almost freaking be dead before he even knows what happened. Gonna crush him with my main character. The damage that she does will destroy them. Oh, where'd he go? And you're dead. The Lord Seeker has fallen because he's a weakling. I don't understand how ever even imagined being able to do.
Dead! He was insane.
See?
He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
So it worked.
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
I mean, some of the stuff he said actually was kind of true, but even so, it's still just ridiculous. That's actually pretty crap, really. Because most of that damage is coming from the demon slaying room. The rest of the thing sucks horribly. That is actually really useful. Belt of electrical resistance, by far the most useful thing he had there. Because that belt will help me fight that one dragon in Crestwood. The lightning dragon. An electrical dragon that does electrical damage. And anything that helps me resist his attacks will be hugely useful. Okay, for more gold, all good. Dwarven Mall, I suppose, is nice. Green is useful. Never did get any more potions, apparently. But we did finish the quest. So I will get out of here. We'll go back to Skyhold. And I will talk to Cassandra, and that will be the end of this episode. That was a quick in and out, done in a single episode area. I like it. And it finished up a very big, up to this point, was a plot hole with the disappearance of the Seekers. It looks like we're sitting in front of the door. Because you kind of are.
Don't need squires losing feet.
There she is. Alright.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
Are you alright? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Is that what the book says?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made Tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideas in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
Oh.
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past. Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
I don't
Shaken.
think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
Would you rebuild it?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We were always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book. No more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
Is the
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
They can be useful, and if they're done correctly, nothing wrong with them. The old Seekers are gone, regardless of her, but
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
no, that's why the hell was she here of all places? Guess she got more guys anything. Does.
Good
What
book.
the hell are you reading?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The thing that you're reading. What are you hiding? Buddy.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
You don't need to hide it. We read them all. Don't like that one, but these two, they don't need to hide it.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature.
Nice.
Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
I should read it. Please. Seriously?
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
So?
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to. Pretend you don't know this about me.
That's funny. She's just like,
Something
saw
is
nothing.
troubling me,
We know
Inquisitor.
nothing.
Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
You're a romance. Let's
I want
ask
to
about
talk
this.
to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
Will investigate.
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Good. Now I have
So
to.
that
I have to
book
harass
you
her about
read.
it now.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Like that you see. I can't actually pursue any like real relationships with anybody because I'm in that one with Blackwall, but I gotta try.
Don't get me wrong. I like this side of you.
I don't swoon.
I meant the passion.
Ah, well that's not so bad then.
Uh-huh. Okay, we gotta go talk to Varric about the swords and shields because like a requirement.
Inquisitor.
What did we just get? We just got. Yeah. Half percent. Okay, so some of these have been designated little side quests in areas. Okay, we gotta go talk to Varric about this, about his book.
Need something?
Cassandra is
Aren't you
waiting
gonna
for the
tell
next
her-
issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
Sounds surprised. I did say that.
That's exactly what I just said.
Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Maybe I'm here.
Did you say
hearing
the
shit.
romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I wonder if she was embarrassed. Needed it as a gift. She seems to like it. Needed it as
I
a
was
gift.
hoping to give it to Cassandra as a gift.
Oh, come on. That's just cruel. Even the Seeker doesn't deserve that. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Alright.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Nice. Oh. That's good. Gotta do it. Do I already have the book then? Okay, we gotta finish up this quest. Because it's hilarious. And then we're gonna have to call the episode after that, but quest line just is too hardened to not do. Only just got my head sliced off there. Gotta do that. Patient.
What have you done now?
Oh.
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I am without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
Oh shit, it has her on the cover.
This is your
more or
doing.
less. Yeah, well, yep. Another. Stop pretending. I hope you like. Yep, we'll claim responsibility
Oh,
for that
yes.
one.
Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Not gonna let you walk away with that. Like, come back here.
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
Let me just give you the book.
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Like, ooh, mine. Mine.
Thank you.
It wasn't hard, was it? Oh, thank you.
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
If you have any. Oh.
Completely worth it.
Nice. Alright, that was pretty good. That was funny. I liked it. Okay, folks. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, I am Falcon, your host, and I will see you folks next time. There's apparently a mod that lets you change coloring of this outfit, which I'm so tempted to do because it's so terrible. So terrible. But I may wait until they manage to figure out how to actually change the outfit. Hey, who the hell are
Need
you?
wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets. Inquisitor.
Who?
Inquisitor.
Okay, well, you have nothing to speak to me about, but who the hell is Three Eyes? Do I even want to know? Probably not. Alright, well, see you next time, folks. Have a good day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.